Oshkosh has been good to us. The gang always makes a fuss from the moment that we land. We feel loved and in demand. Oshkosh has been good to me. Midwest hospitality, how I love to hear Joe say, fried cheese curds on the way. We love Oshkosh by the River Fox. Oshkosh, by gosh, I had to get it in there. This town really rocks. About this we would never josh. We dig it in old Oshkosh. Our love you'll never squash. So we're grabbing a plane from NYC, 'cause we can't wait to be in Oshkosh. 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 In Winnebago County. Oshkosh is calling me. Oshkosh has been good to us. Thank you. Thank you so much, Oshkosh.
We love you. That is, of course, Bill Zeffiro and Marissa Mulder from the Grand Oshkosh a few years ago. Bill and Marissa join us for cocktail hour. I don't know about you, but I'm raising a glass. Welcome, folks.
Very happy to be here.
Great.
I'm drinking out of a New York Yankee glass, and I got Jack and lemonade.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Marissa, you've already fled the city, right? Temporarily.
I did, just for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be back. I'll be back in the big bad city soon.
Well, listen, folks have heard me for months now, since the middle of March, online, talking about how this whole mess has affected the arts and the venues and the and the Grand. We're looking to reopen September 12th, but with half of the house and all of those things. What we haven't talked as much about, although I mention it from time to time, is the hundreds of thousands of artists who were working who are not. And while I have to cancel shows, you all are canceling. See, it depressed Joe so much that he disappeared for a second. And I think I'd be curious if you could tell us, like, how you doing and what are you doing with yourself, Marissa?
Well, I've always had a side gig. I don't know if you knew this, but I never could totally sustain my total lifestyle in New York with just cabaret singing. So I had to work as a nanny. But actually, I'm very grateful. This is the one time that I feel very lucky. I mean, I love the boy. I shouldn't say that, but I've been able to still nanny and teach the little boy. I was homeschooling him for 3 months, but no, I lost all my gigs. I mean, my restaurant gig with Bill, a few things were canceled. That was really disappointing. And I don't know, just grateful to be making a little bit of money working as a nanny, trying to stay positive and still work on repertoire, make some online videos with Bill and others, just to stay connected, even if it's just on Facebook or something. But yeah, it's really sad to think about, because I don't know where the end is in this. None of us know. So just taking it one day at a time.
How about you, Bill? What's keeping you busy?
Well, a couple of things. Fortunately, I've got some students that I'm working with online, and at first it was a little difficult. Now I've gotten used to it, and I've gotten used to the different energy level that it takes. And I actually have gotten new students online, which is pretty neat, that people are willing to just like have me be a face in their computer. And but that's been going well. And so I've been doing that, and I have actually been finishing an opera. And so that
The great unfinished Zeffiro opera will be done, courtesy of COVID.
To keep me busy.
Great.
Within the week.
Within the week. Well, there you go. Now all you need is a theater to premiere at, right? I mean, I
have a place that says that is planning to do it, and I have not contacted them about whether or not we're happening or not, because I didn't think it would do me any good at all to be told that it wouldn't occur. So I'm acting like I've been acting like I have a deadline, and I gave myself a deadline, and I have one. If it doesn't happen, it's done, and I can then move forward with it.
I agree with you. I mean, a lot of venues being closed is the reality of life, and we've been working really hard to reopen however we can. And it's going to be 200 seats, and it's going to be face masks, and it's going to be social distancing, and there's going to be a million rules, and the math is different. But we're going to do it, and yet at the same time, as I'm like really energetic and confident about that, I'm also very honest with people. We don't know what's going to happen. 2 weeks from now, we could have different rules. And so we got to have a plan B. We got to have a plan C. Bill, I think it's cool that you're teaching online. I also think it's cool that I caught your online, one of your online things that you did together. What is I don't think we understand this quite the same in the upper Midwest as the coasts do. We have, it's affecting our lives now. It's affecting everyone. And, but I don't think we can appreciate what the lockdown of like New York is compared to our relative, freedom of movement here in the upper Midwest. We lost Bill for a second, Marissa, for all of his talk about being great online. He can't seem to stay on this chat with us. So I'm going to ask you, what is it like in the city in terms of being able to interact? Are you literally confined to quarters except for necessities?
Well, it's loosening up a little bit, but that's how it was in the beginning. They've just started some outdoor dining. So you'll see people at tables on the streets. You'll see people getting their drinks from the bars and taking them to go in little plastic cups. But yeah, people for the most part are really taking it very seriously in New York City. I mean, most everybody you see on the street is wearing a mask, and it's getting a little bit more populated, but in March and April, it was like a ghost town. It was really sad and kind of eerie, just how quiet it is. There's hardly any cars on the street. Everything's shut down. Many businesses aren't even going to be able to come back. But we see things moving a little bit. I think they're opening nail salons now. They're trying to phase things in. But of course we learned that Broadway won't be back anytime this year. It's a different city, and some people are jumping ship, which makes me really sad, and I totally get it. A lot of people are heading out because they just don't know when or if things are going to return to normal.
So maybe I could unmute myself and do that all over again, huh?
Yes.
I unmuted myself for the sake of hearing you guys better. And this is, this is what happens when old people have to try to learn how to do this stuff. What I was trying to tell listeners is, the watchers, the audience, is that we're interactive here. So if you have something to ask Bill or Marissa or me, or if you just want to say hello, as Brown Furlow just did to Bill. Bill, do you see that on your screen?
I did. I said hi back.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Now, can you still see me? There.
Yeah, you kind of going in and out. You're making me feel good about my glitches, though, Bill, so it's okay. We got Kevin Peters weighing in. We're glad to have that, saying hello.
Kevin. Thank you.
Oh, Bill, you said hi to Brown in private chat, and he won't see that. You have to literally speak to him right now.
Okay.
So let's try this again, Bill. Here's your hello, and you say...
Hi, Brown.
Who am I speaking to?
You just say hi to the person.
Hi, Brown.
There you go. That's the way we do it here. That's the way we do it here. So, getting back to where things are right now, how do you feel? How much longer will it be before we have an opportunity to put you and Bill to the vicinity where we can do one of these shows with someone who's not Bill controlling the camera? I mean, you don't get together yet, right? You just don't. You can't yet, right?
I think New York is.
Well, actually, Bill, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you, but Bill and I just came together last week. Bill came to my apartment in Astoria, Queens, because Bill and I were supposed to travel to Cape May, New Jersey in August to do our Jerome Kern show. They canceled the in-person, but they asked us to film the show. So we did. It was so much fun getting to be together in my apartment and sing for an hour. We were both like ecstatic about it because we missed it so much.
I was ecstatic.
A little tech support on the air first, Bill. Bill, your microphone is making a little clicking sound. So my question is anything in front of it that's not you, or are you moving it around at all?
I'm sitting on my couch.
Okay.
And the phone is like 18 inches from me.
Are you? You're not
nothing in
clicking.
between.
You're not clicking a keyboard at all.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Not anymore, right?
Joke. No.
So there's a little hello. I don't know who Rebecca is. You guys? I hope so.
Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca.
Oh, I have to Joe. This would go better if I were on my computer, but I have to completely update my operating system, which I don't.
I don't think we have time for that, buddy. That's all right. We're going to find our way through
Then
this.
we're going to come back. Okay.
Because I think the problem is an update. An update could be like tomorrow.
That's what Americans do.
A day.
We'll find our way through.
Brown is cutting you some slack, Bill, so we'll be all right. Here's what I'm going to do, though, just so you know. When you're not speaking, Bill, I'm going to mute your mic. And don't you right now you're muted. Can you see that you're muted? Can you see that you're muted? Okay, so when you're ready to talk, give me a move, and I'll bring you in. And I'll just play mute mics here and see what we can do. All right? So here's my question. I'm going to put you on the spot on the air live. If I wanted, or if you wanted to do a request show for our audience here, and we were to collect the requests in advance, do you suppose there's a way that you can do this before the time comes that you're actually in a room together? Have you figured it out yet?
Well, Bill, I think Bill knows. we've been doing these. Well, I've been using an app, but that's just for single songs. I mean, we certainly could film something. But I wish Bill could talk because I think there's a way to like broadcast. That would be so much fun. I know like we have mutual friends that have been doing live shows, and they have like a virtual tip jar and
Right. And we do those every.
Tips, but we do though.
Yeah, in fact, we do them on the weekends here too. Like tomorrow night there'll be one, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is to take you in to the Saturday night and try to make that work. So
that would be so much fun. We could totally do that.
Okay, Bill's gone now.
Bill and I would be great on that forum.
So you can say anything you want for him because he's out of the screen right now. So
this is different. Okay.
Here's what.
Maybe it's a chatterbox. You know?
Something is happening. It's like there's something that we're crawling around in the thing. Well, I can tell you. Here's what I can tell you. We could laugh about this for another 45 minutes, but the fact is, people listening to us have got to be annoyed with this. So what I'm going to do is I don't want you to go away yet. I'm going to put on a commercial. While I do, Bill's already gone. I'm going to have you go out and come back, and we'll come back on and see if it's any better. All right. So I want you to. Okay. So here's what's going to happen, folks. We're going to try to get our stuff together. I know that Bill and Marissa can both hear me. And what I want you to do, Bill and Marissa, is literally leave the studio and come back again while I play a commercial, and we'll see if our sound improves at all. So I'm waiting to see you guys go away, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. Bill's gone. Here we go, and we'll be back after we hear a couple of things about shows that are coming to the Grand. So stay tuned. Don't go away. We're going to see if we can get through this.
Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Daniels. On July 19th, Sunday, 7:30 p.m., I'm going to be playing the Grand Opera House in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That's right. I won't actually be there, but I'll be kind of through live stream. It's the best we got right now. You can get more information at the Grand Theater Opera website, but on Sunday, July 19th at 7:30 p.m., I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to make you laugh because God knows I need it. See you then.
I see me. Bill, I lost you. Can you speak to me? And Marissa, no sign of. So
Can you hear me?
I can. You're here.
I haven't actually moved.
Okay. Well, at the moment, whatever was making that clicky noise is gone. So we're going to give it a shot again. You and I are going to talk a little bit while we're waiting for Marissa to come on. I was talking to her, and you were coming in and out about technology that might enable you guys to do the request show. And she said she wished you could talk about the kind of stuff you're learning about that would enable you and Marissa to either record a request show from separate places or make that work. What are you working with right now?
Well, I think the wisest thing to do, even though it would be a minor expense, would be to go down to the there. And also, we just have better audio and video quality. We'd have things we could use for other things. And I think we should just go down to PPI for 2 hours and live stream it from there with first-rate technology and somebody else worried about the camera. And I think that would I'd rather do it top tier.
Well, let's see if we can work something out for the end of maybe the end of August. We'll take some time to take some requests in advance and go from there. Hey, Bill, here's a name. Hi, Gretchen.
Gretchen Varga. I went to Oberlin with her.
What a coincidence, Bill. I did too. Do you know what that means? We were there.
Yes. And you know what?
Time. Yes.
And you know what we said today? Because we did the Con Lounge at 4. We want to invite you to join the Con Lounge group on Fridays.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, Marissa, I think you're the clicker.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you're the clicker.
Bill,
not doing anything.
I know. Who knows? We're gonna see what we can do. People, I want to answer a Brown's question first because we ran the Jeff Daniels promo while you guys were gone, and Jeff is doing a live concert for us on the 19th. And Brown, Jeff has done 6 performances for me at the Grand Oshkosh. He is a fabulous blues singer and writer, and it was about a decade ago that he started to kind of go public with it. He did it to raise money for the Purple Rose Theater, which he started in his hometown, Michigan, and he cut a CD for that. And I got wind of that, and I found his agent, who I knew, and there's no way I thought I could afford Jeff Daniels, but I put it out there, sent a picture of the Grand, which is a beautiful theater. As it turns out, Jeff Daniels loves beautiful old theaters. So he between projects, he will go on the road, sometimes solo, sometimes with his son Ben, who has a band, and they'll hit the road and do a series of concerts. And the Grand is one of those places where they will play. So as we went on and we got stuck into this mess, I knew there would be a time sooner or later. I counted on there being a time that Jeff might be available and be willing to come out and do a show for us. And sure enough, that time came. But he's absolutely fabulous. And I haven't seen him myself. We have a good professional relationship. We're not best buddies, but at the same time, it's I did see him in Mockingbird. I thought it was fabulous. Stopped and said hello to him afterwards, and hopefully we're actually doing his play Escanaba in the Moonlight, a deer hunting comedy that he wrote with a Northern Michigan flair. We'll be done this fall. It's one of the things we're doing in our COVID feeding chart. I'm listening to this clicking. Sometimes it's Bill, and I mute him. Sometimes it's Marissa, and I mute her. What are the odds? What are the odds you think maybe it's me? Although there's nothing going on here that would be clicking. I think we're just, the ghosts of the Grand are going to glitch it tonight. So
there's nothing clicking in my apartment.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is this, because you guys have been great to do this, and I don't want to frustrate people who are listening to us any more than I want to frustrate us just kind of laughing our way through and not getting any questions and answers done. But we have established that you're going to do a request show for us in a month or so. Why don't we plan to move ahead with that? And that would be on a Saturday night that we'll run it. And on the Friday the night before, with full-out testing, we will do another cocktail hour to promote that, and we'll bring you back from there. Sound like a plan?
So are we abbreviating our meeting?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's going to be shorter than it was. It's going to be shorter.
Well, yeah, we can continue to drink, but we won't be doing it online in front of people.
Okay.
Fair enough? I'm
That's
going to
probably
leave
for the best.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the audience. I want to thank you for being patient through it. We'll figure it out. I'm going to leave the audience with a glimpse of our Full Phantom show coming in December. And with that, then we'll be done. But we will be back, and it'll be cocktail hour followed by a request show. And I think that'll be great fun. So thank you
That
for
will
your
be so
patience.
fun.
We love you, Pally.
Along,
I'm
and
waiting for that.
we'll do it again sometime.
We'll do it
Okay.
again. It'll
Wait a
be
minute, we
better
got-
than ever.
Yeah, wait a minute. We got one more comment. Come down. There you go. So there you go. Maybe or maybe not. Don't answer that question on the air. Because if you have it, you're going to hurt his feelings. All right, guys. We'll see you
I
soon.
think he has talked about you.
Good. All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay. Thanks.
The Phantom of the Opera is here inside your mind.
Hi, we're the Four Phantoms.
I'm Brent Barrett.
I'm John Kudia.
I'm Frank D'Ambrosio.
I'm Huron Sheehan.
And I'm Kaylee Voorhees.
This December, we're returning to the Grand Oshkosh with a very special holiday show.
The show is sure to get you in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, but don't worry, you're also going to be hearing all of your Phantom favorites too.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments start. Near and word, our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known.
My broken soul won't be alive or whole till I hear you sing once more. No, not me. All I care about is doing the guide who's picking on you, twisting the wrist that's turning the screw. Is I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. See